Hi everyone, it's Heidi from flutterbyheidi.co.uk. I'm Heidi Smith, I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator based in the United Kingdom. And today I'm carrying on with my sweet inspiration using the floral, fine art floral suite, which uses this lovely art gallery stamp set. And today I'm going to use the coordinating dies, which you can see here. So they not only cut out the floral images that we've got, but they have this lovely die that cuts out just want to say as individual words, which then obviously fits with happy birthday, good luck, I miss you, congratulations, all sorts of things. Now I'm just going to do the flowers today, but obviously you could easily adapt that to go with it. So this is the card that I've made, and you can see it's actually a stable door card, but I've created it using the fabulous acetate that comes with this stamp set. Sorry, with the designer series paper. So with the designer series paper you have got 12 sheets of 12 by 12 paper, and it's 2 sheets of each of 6 designs. So 3 of those designs are kind of bluish and 3 are sort of pinks, and on the one side you've got these lovely hand painted gouache kind of oil flowers, and on the reverse you've got a more sort of washed kind of feel. So some lovely sort of images on the front and the back here, and so in that one you can just see the texture in the background, and then you're on to sort of pinks and oranges, pumpkin pie, and some lovely reds, sort of Coastal Cabana and Pool Party on those ones. And the lovely thing about this is that there's a pack of 3 sheets of acetate that coordinates with it, and they overlay 2 of the designs absolutely perfectly, or 2 of them do. So you can see here this lovely one here and this one here, those are just the acetate sheets which overlay beautifully on the top there. And then the 3rd sheet that you get is one that goes with lots of the designs. It's kind of a stylised floral image. So what I've done is I've cut a panel of designer series paper and a coordinating piece of acetate to go over, and so wherever I've used the one design on this one, I'm using the other design on this particular card, and then you just create a standard stable door card base. So this, it was 29 by 10.5 centimetres, scored at 14.5, and then I've just cut that at 5.5 centimetres. And so now I need to do that on the DSP only. So you've got the acetate, which is 14.5 by 10.5, and just with your trimmer come in and cut the DSP at 5.5. So that piece will go on the back of the card, and this one will go on the front of the card. Now, in choosing what colour flowers to go with, I've created a little swatch of all sorts of colour combinations there, so all the colours of the rainbow, as you can see. Some of them are a little bit out there, some lovely sort of greens, things that I don't normally use, and sort of oranges, and as I say, just played around with the colours and just wrote on the back what the different colours were. So I thought this time I'd go with Blushing Bride and Real Red. This one is Blushing Bride and Flirty Flamingo, but I just thought I'd pick up on the sort of red accents that we've got in there as well. So obviously you're going to need a piece of card. Oh, the other thing I'm using is some of the adhesive sheets. Now I've got the older one, which is the Sizzix one, but the Stampin' Up! One is absolutely fantastic, and what it's great for is sticking things like window sheet down where you don't want kind of splodges of glue. You just get a lovely sheer effect. So I've cut a piece which is 5.5 by 10.5. That's ready to go onto that as well. So those are all my component pieces. I've got a piece of Whisper white cardstock here. So I'm going to go ahead and stamp my flowers and my leaves, and just show you what I do with those. So take your paler base image and stamp that. Then you're going to take your detailed image. So I'm using my Real Red for this one, and what I'm going to do is line up with this bit and this bit. So you can see a pointy bit and a bigger splodge, as I would call it, at the bottom. I'm just hovering over the top till those are lined up to create my image. It doesn't have to be precise. And then I've also, I would obviously stamp 2 of those and then stamp 2 of the leaves as well. The leaves are just a lovely photopolymer one. Pop in with some old olive. Now before you cut them out, this is where our lovely double-sided adhesive sheet comes in as well. What I'm actually going to do is stick this onto my acetate. So pull it back and just line up, and I'll show you why, because this will help us. Pop that like so. If you've got a little bit of excess, it doesn't matter, just sort of trim away. The fact that it doesn't cover all to the one side doesn't matter either. Nice gluey scissors now. Right, okay. What we're then going to do is actually die cut those, and then we will have some lovely self-adhesive shapes. Now in die cutting, I'm going to use my fabulous new mini cut and emboss, perfect for video because I can get it in there. I'm just going to very roughly cut those out. And I'm going to pop my dies on there. Now with the dies, this isn't a magnetic plate, so I will usually just pop a little bit of washi tape onto the edge, just to help keep those. I'm probably way off camera, let's hope not. Just to keep them in place, particularly when I'm using more than one. So just grab your die, line it up around the image, and with these, again, as I say, just have a look, and they just hug the image, so you shouldn't really see much white on the outside. And the same on this one. On the leaf, I find the easiest way to get this lined up actually is to line up the stem. So it just takes a little bit of just up and downing to get that lined up. And again, washi tape on the outside because you don't want to be pulling a top layer off your image when you pop it through. And then all you do is just layer the plates up. They are all numbered as well, these, so they work fantastically well. And it's really convenient because when you finish, all you do is pop those up, and look how neat and tidy that is to pop it out of the way. You'll also need to die cut one of the little banners, she says, which I had already done. There we go. One banner as well. So 2 flowers, 2 leaves, and a banner is what you're going to need. So now we want to start our construction. So the first thing we're going to do, make sure you've got your paper oriented the right way. And you'll see that this is an exact match. So I'm just going to come along and pop my sheet down like so. I'm going to just attach this to my front of my card. This is my lower piece. This is the 5.5 piece, 5.5 centimetre piece we cut, and I'm just going to peel off this backing sheet now. Oh, I've got a little bit. I forgot to take off the edge piece, and it peels off ever so easily. It just gives a really even, gorgeous, fine film of adhesive. And then you're going to line that up like so. And then what I'm going to do is just come in and corner round, just for a change, that, and corner round my top edge of my paper as well, and this will then go on in the corner here. And there we have our card, as you can see. And then with our leaves and flowers, because we've already got the adhesive on the back, it's not going to show through. So I would recommend you use your take your pick tool. Oh, I should have done my leaf first in all probability. Right, so I'd recommend you add your leaf first, then add your flower like so. Add your second one, or work out where you're going to put your second one. You're going to have it slightly lower down. So actually, I'd have that one about there. So let's take my leaf. And so just add that where you think it's going to go, like so. And don't worry about it overhanging off the bottom, because all we need to do is just flip our card once we've added our flower. So add my flower there. And I'm just going to open up my card. Just come in with your snips and trim that away, like so. And then for the happy birthday, I'm just, again, choose whichever is your preferred colour. I'm probably going to use my real red, slightly stronger. Ink it up well. Use your Stampin' Pierce mat if you haven't got a pad of paper underneath. There's my happy birthday. And all I need to do now is just add a couple of dimensionals on the back there. And obviously the kind of accent gold is already there for you. So, but if you wanted to add some rhinestones, obviously you could do. There we go. So there we have a pair of pretty acetate fronted stable door cards using the lovely fine art floral. If you'd like to purchase the products, pop along to my blog at flutterbyheidi.co.uk, follow the links there, or if you have a look in the description bar immediately below this video, you will find links to all of the products on there as well. And I'd be really happy, obviously, if you were to choose me as your demonstrator. Thank you for watching. Come back and see me again soon. Bye for now.